out, we see Edwin walking towards us.
Probably gonna get bashed by all the bad buddies.
Me, I'm one of those.
And he was super duper cool. Jay-Z.
That is my biggest pet peeve, you guys. Biggest.
But let me give you the full story behind this.
Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back. Good morning to everybody listening to us from beautiful Tampa, Florida. I'm just kidding.
City in the world. See or no?
Imagine if all you guys were here right now.
That'd be dope.
In Tampa, where would we take them, babe?
Mudding. And a lot of people don't know what the hell is mudding.
Yeah. Mudding is just going to las rutas, going where it's super wet, trails, taking the side-by-sides, quads, can-ams, that whole deal.
And it doesn't rain a lot in the rest of the world like it does in Florida. So that's why we call it mudding, because there's a lot of mud. There's a lot of dirt.
It's so much fun, though. Lately, we always try to take friends of ours because our go-to friends that we hang out with don't ever really do this. But I already have a set of friends that do go mudding a lot. So recently we've been taking a lot of our friends that have never gone, and they freaking love it. And I've been trying to convince all of my friends, all of them, to buy something para que vayan con nosotros, because it's more of a vibe cuando van un chingo de gente, you know?
And right away, like you took your cousin, she right away is like, oh, I want one. I want my own. So, the whole squad
at least one. Please, one of my friends
un canam, un razor.
Yeah. It's because they overthink it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I mean, I know living in the city is more expensive, but we go out there. A lot of these people live in like little homes, little trailitas, and they all got Can-Ams and four-wheelers, and they got everything, all the toys.
It's a good life as far as like
it's
being
super
out
chill.
there, super chill. Like your mind you're just there.
Yeah, my cousin is married. Obviously, we're all Mexican, but she's married to somebody like for real de rancho, like has not been here so long or anything like that, and it really takes him back to being like in the rancho.
He did say that.
Yeah, he was saying that it's just a vibe. You don't have to worry. You have no worries. You're hanging out. Everybody kind of is doing their thing. Carne asadas. There's a lot going on out there, and yeah. So if you guys ever want to come to Tampa and go mudding with us, yes, Simon, we got you.
And if you don't know exactly what we're talking about, go check out our YouTube video. We got a little YouTube video. What, one YouTube or two YouTube videos ago?
Yeah. What did you name it? You don't remember?
I forgot, but we'll put a link down
below. There you will see what we're talking about for real. But yeah, let's move on, babe. You want to tell them why you were a little like earlier?
I was a little earlier porque los pinches Cowboys, como siempre, they always,
andan valiendo verga.
They always have a nice year, a good run. They go to the playoffs. They win maybe one playoff game, and then they lose the next one. This has been happening my whole life as a Cowboys fan. And until last year, I said, tiré la
he said it here live with you guys.
Tiré la pinche toalla. Dije, no, I'm done. And then this year, I was done. Like, previously, I would let the Cowboys affect my day, my week.
Yes.
Ahorita no pasa nada.
Thank God.
They lost to San Fran. It was a game that they should have won, pero no pasa nada.
Yeah, before, Mando's whole world revolved around football. And I'm like, bruh, we are too fucking busy for you to take all your fucking day to watch all these games, Not saying that people that are super busy like I'm sure some of you guys own companies también and are super busy, or just your work is super busy. I'm not saying that we can't watch football, but Mando was a little bit too hardcore, remember? Like, he would watch all the games, not just the Dallas games, all the games. He would know all the statistics. He would watch the news about it, the commentaries, like, that's how you say it?
Comentarista.
Yeah, talking about the games.
ESPN
it was like all day. All day was football. And actually, that's what made me kind of stop watching it. Because before that, I was down. I was down to watch games with Mando. Go watch the game. But once I saw he was like that, I was like...
obsessed.
No.
I was obsessed. And then on top of that, I would watch soccer. So,
bruh.
Puro pinche sports.
How did Guaris even become a thing with
I don't know, but
you watching
I just
that
got
much?
too busy with it, with Guaris and everything else, that I kind of like pushed away from sports, pero no pasa nada.
But he still watches it. He still watches like all the major games and everything. But yeah, the Cowboys lost at this point yesterday again, and nothing new. Mando wasn't upset, thank God.
It's all good.
Before it would affect him.
I honestly did want them to go to the Super Bowl because can you imagine the Super Bowl party that we could throw, that the Cowboys are there, y todo el pedo, America's watching it. Pero nah, ya olvídate de eso, babe. Next subject.
Pero ya sabías because you had already told me we're not doing Super Bowl at the house. So you already knew they weren't going to win or what?
I already know.
Anyways, okay, let's change the subject because we don't want to get Mando mad.
The other day, I was telling you on how there's certain podcasts that I watch and that I expect them to be there like every Monday or every Thursday or every Friday. And that's what I want the Cruda Realidad to be.
To be known for.
You know? So, you guys know we're here every Tuesday, right?
Yes, sir.
But we don't say a time all the time. But I always release 9 a.m. on Tuesday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. So my question to you guys, I want to know, where do you guys watch us? At what time? Going to work? Doing el quehacer?
Is it a good time that we're posting? Let us know.
Yeah, let us know down below. We want a little feedback with that, just so we know what works best for you guys. But yeah, our goal is to be there at 9 a.m.
I just thought about something.
A ver.
Can we tomorrow, when we're driving to the gym, listen to us? Because I always randomly rewatch. Well, I always rewatch our vlog, our podcast. Because if I have to fix anything or whatever, I watch it.
Remove some curse words out or something like that.
Me taking out my wedgie or something, right? But I've never listened to it, so I want to see like
it's
that
just
vibe.
how it sounds. Do you want to listen to it on Spotify or on YouTube? I guess it doesn't matter.
On YouTube. I mean, on Spotify.
Okay. Here's a crazy idea that I got the other day at the gym because I was listening to another podcast.
What?
There's these podcasts that they travel and they go like to a convention, not a convention, like a hall. And like we sit here right in front of like an audience so they could watch us talk about a podcast. Maybe we could have a guest. This is in the future. This is not right now. Maybe in a couple
like
years.
with like supporters.
Yeah,
imagine.
like in front of us.
Aquí en frente con todo el desmadre y atrás que traemos.
If you guys would see the other side of this. No,
yeah, right. Aquí se mira bien bonito todo el pinche show aquí, pero behind the cameras está, let me tell you, behind the cameras is my washer dryer, ropa from when we went mudding that's all wet and muddy. I guess that's it, right?
It's not that bad.
It's not bad, but you know me. I'm a little...
But I would not like to show you guys the other side of this.
Yeah.
For sure. 100%. Hay pinches cables por donde quiera, pero no pasa nada. But babe, let's address two things.
Yes.
You're full of new stuff right now.
Sheesh.
You got the new Guaris Everyday sweatshirt.
Oh, yeah, that part.
You got my new hairdo.
What? Your new hairdo.
Hairdo, you know, the vibes. But start with your new water bottle. I really like the vibe. I love the concept.
Okay. Yeah. Pues let me. Okay, you guys. So as you guys already know, I always throw out some Lily Bay merch. Well, since maybe like 2 years ago, we've been throwing out Lily and Bay merch, and then last year I started with some Lily Bay merch. Which, in case you have no idea, what the fuck do you mean, Lily and Bay, right? Mando and I have a YouTube channel called Lily and Bay. So that's me and Mando, right?
Está su compa.
And then last year I launched my own YouTube called Lily Bay. I see. No and, just Lily Bay, because that's my name on Instagram, Lily Bay, right? So I was telling Mando, I want to launch something else other than t-shirts, because a lot of influencers we release a lot of merch, mainly t-shirts, sweaters. And I'm like, I already do a lot of t-shirts, sweaters on Guaris. Yeah, I want to do t-shirts and sweaters or whatever, sometimes for Lily Bay, aka my personal merch. But I want to do something different, you know? So it wasn't until this year that me and Adriana nos pusimos las pinches pilas, like for real, because of her wedding. And this year, como me puso las pilas for real, I've been posting it. I'm like, yeah, me estoy poniendo las pilas, aka to lose weight. And a lot of you girls have been on board with me. I get a lot of people that are also sending me like, oh, I'm at the gym. Thanks for posting that you went. Now I'm gonna go. Or Lily, like I need motivation to go. How do you do it? How do you get the energy? Because even though like I haven't lost weight like that, I've been going to the gym for years. It's just like a routine of mine, healthier lifestyle. You know, just a thing for us, right? So I have a lot of girls that literally ask me all the time for motivation, and they'll be like, what is macros, or how much protein do you drink, or just like little things that I could help them with. And I was like, you know what? I think my next launch is going to be a water jug. Okay. So when are we releasing these?
Actually, we don't have a date, but why not release it the day this podcast comes out?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So tomorrow?
Which is right now?
Pinche
it is.
because we're recording this obviously the day before. So yeah, but let me tell you a little bit more about this water bottle. And on the water bottle, it says poniéndome las pilas con Lily Bay, right? Sheesh. Because I have a lot of girls that are, I'm joining you on your journey, you know, because they want to lose weight too or whatever. But it's not only the water bottle that you buy. You're actually buying when you buy this water bottle, and it's only a limited amount of slots, 30, right?
Yeah, to begin with.
But when you guys buy the water bottle, you guys are also, are you ready for this? I know you guys are not ready for this because nobody has ever done this. Yeah. You guys are also going to get put on a group chat with me on Instagram. So basically to create like a little motivational community, but including myself in this chat where we could randomly talk exclusively only about just like motivation and the gym and going and just like basically motivating each other.
Yeah, that's super cool.
For a whole month. So for a whole month, that you'll be on this chat with all of us, and we'll be posting like, oh, fuimos hoy al gym, or I finished my water. Like, I just want it to be like a little motivating community for my supporters and myself, para que nos pongamos las pilas, because nos tenemos que poner las pilas. I always tell my friends that every day we get older. Every single freaking day we get older.
You gotta enjoy life.
Like, we have to try to look our best right now. Right now. You know, it's okay if you didn't start January 1st. It's okay. You can start right now, you know, because tomorrow you're going to be another day older. But imagine if you start tomorrow and then the next day you feel better. The next day after that you feel better. And it's just like, you know?
Yeah, because honestly, drinking water just changes everything. It changes your skin.
Oh, yeah, for sure. When people are losing weight and they ask me, like, what's my number one advice? The first thing I tell them is drink a gallon of water. Yeah. You don't have to drink the whole thing. It's just an easy way to tell people. Another way that people say is drink half your weight in ounces of water. So if you weigh 120 pounds, drink 60 ounces of water and you know, so forth. But since it is our first time, I told Mando, let's just start with 30, but if more people are wanting to buy, then we'll add more. We could always add more people to the chat. Like, it's fine. Or create different chats, you know, that way I get to see everybody's messages on there and whatnot. And because I feel like if it's too many, then messages might get lost. I don't know. What do you think?
That, and some people just might only want the water bottle.
Yeah. If you don't want to be on the chat, it's okay, girl.
Ain't got no
I won't be blowing up your chat. No pasa nada. Yeah. But my plan is to get on that chat at least once a day and kind of chit chat with you guys as much as I can, or give you guys like a quote of the day, or answer whatever questions you guys might have on there.
You know, a crazy idea I just got right now, and I don't know if definitely probably not this first time, but maybe throughout this whole adventure. I don't know how big it's gonna go, but like, imagine if you could set up like a hike with all the people that bought the water bottle or whatever.
Because you know what's funny, you know? Like, you don't even know this. I've been on Bumble again, babe.
Oh my God. Well, hopefully Bumble for friends.
I've been on Bumble again. Bumble is an app that I saw through freaking TikTok. Pinche TikTok. I swear to God, I'm broke because of you. I'm just kidding. TikTok telling you, like, if you want to make friends in your area, download the Bumble app, and it lets you find friends in the area. Like, you can literally swipe left if you think that she doesn't look the vibe, and swipe right, you know, if you think she does look the vibe. And if you guys match, you guys can message and link up and go to brunch or whatever. I have met one friend on there. Shout out to Sandra. And she's a good friend of mine now, right? But yeah, that's the only one I've ever met on there. I haven't met any others, but I've been on Bumble again because I've been looking for workout friends, you know?
So yeah, like this concept.
So
right here is
yeah,
badass.
If you're in Tampa and you get one of these bottles, bitch, we could go work out. Like, what's
buddy.
up?
But yeah, ahí quedó. Poniéndome las pilas con Lily Bay water jug. It's gonna be badass. I already know. Like,
what did you think when I told you this little plan of mine?
Clever as fuck.
Que soy una
Clever as fudge. Let's stop saying fuck so much, pero no pasa nada. But I have a question for you.
What?
Did it hurt, babe?
What?
When you fell out of heaven because you're my little angel.
Oh my God. I'm going to stop saying you're so stupid, but you're so stupid. I was like, wait, where's he going with this?
How was that one? That was a little
Wait,
cute, no?
but do you really think that?
Yeah.
What?
That you're my little angel? Yes, for sure. You solve
Are you telling me the truth?
99% of my problems. But let's not get into problems right now, porque I get stressed.
you be having problems or
Little
what?
sorry ass problems, pero. you
Like
know.
what? So, ahora queremos saber.
I mean, just like
The Cowboys losing or?
Cowboys losing. All right, wait. All right. And then back to that. The sweatshirt. The Guaris Everyday sweatshirt.
Oh my God, perfect example of a
You
stress for
guys
Mando.
might think that we got it all figured out, like we said, but we don't.
Yeah.
No one has it all figured out.
Everybody has issues or
There's
something.
so many curveballs to this. The girls at the warehouse know like the struggles.
They know our biggest
this thing
struggles.
got ordered. It got changed. It went through so many processes, but luckily we now have full inventory ready to go. Oh wait,
Yes.
those were released yesterday. So quién sabe ahorita,
Yes, saben.
you know, so go check it out.
In case you don't know
Guaris.com.
what we're talking about, I'm wearing one of our new sweaters that we just launched. I finally launched it. I've been wanting to do different color sweaters because every time I'm in my closet, all my sweaters are black or gray.
Yeah.
Black
And this
or
was
gray.
a concept maybe 4 months ago. Finally,
Yeah,
it
and these
happened.
sweaters were supposed to come out for the winter, at the
Yeah.
beginning of winter, okay? And like Mando said, this was one of his stresses because you guys, we had so many issues trying to get these like finalized and
Mastered.
perfect. We finally did it, and I told Mando we're still gonna launch them because we wear sweaters all the time. And even though aquí in Florida it's already freaking hot right now, but even though it's already getting hot right now, other parts of the states
Yeah.
it's like the coldest right now, and it stays cold until like February, March. I remember fucking Jonathan one time he posted last year. Sorry. He posted last year, like in April, it was still snowing in Colorado. I'm like,
crazy.
what the fuck?
That's crazy. And we're over here like
So
at the
yeah,
beach.
so actually the first few years of Guaris, we didn't even have sweaters because we're like,
No one
it's
uses
literally cold for like a month, you know, like why? Until obviously I started having friends from different states and traveling to different states more and seeing that, oh shit, some states have like 3-4 months of fucking cold weather, you know?
More.
Like they'll start like, let's say fall,
Yeah.
which is August, September, let's say September, October, let's say October, November, December, January, February, at least. So
Yeah.
at least half the year is
Yeah.
cold in other spots.
And we've been to LA millions of times, not millions, but we've been over there, and you can always wear a hoodie or a sweatshirt.
yeah,
out
yeah,
there, for
especially
sure.
at night. Yeah, yeah, it gets
So, yeah.
windy.
You know, nos estamos poniendo las pilas. Like we said, we don't have it all figured out, but we're getting there.
But all right, babe, I'm glad I'm your problem solver.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
good.
Here's a question for you, but let me give you the full story behind this.
Oh,
So
dear.
this weekend, we had a blast. Like you say, we went mudding y todo el pedo. We took our friends, we took one of my homies, and whatnot, right? So we took the squad. All right, I'm not gonna say no names, but I want you to check this out, right? Because you weren't there when this happened. So one of my friends, you know, he's riding out there, having a great time, starts taking shots of Don Julio y todo el show, ¿verdad?
Uh-huh.
Next thing you know, he blacks out,
I think I know who you're talking about.
se duerme,
Uh-huh.
and long story short, we have to carry him in. We have to carry him home, literally.
Okay.
Así de avioncito, ¿verdad?
I wasn't with them because since I wasn't driving, I drove one of my friend's cars home.
Since you
because
weren't drinking, you mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, since I wasn't drinking, I told my friend, you could drink, I'll drive you home.
So I take, you know, X person home with my other homie. And it's so funny. He's unconscious. Like our goal in life is never to get like that. Pero
Yeah,
eso
yeah.
pasa de
It
volada,
happens.
you know, and it's okay. It's okay. We're not saying we always want this to happen, but whatever, right? So we take him to his house.
The Aguilita, right?
The
You told me.
Aguilita. He's not responding. He's knocked out. He's just knocked out, sleepy or whatever you want. And we try to wake him up so he could go in his house by himself. No.
Knock on his own door. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Have it figured out by himself. Pero no, he's knocked out. So we're dragging him to his house, knock at his door, and then his wife opens the door. and says his name, right? And then bam, all of a sudden wakes up and he's a whole new person. Woke up like he wasn't drinking or nothing like that. I'm like, what the hell was that?
Because you were dragging him to the door.
Yeah.
His wife said his name, and he woke up and started walking.
And previously before that, he was knocked out for at least an hour.
Oh, yeah. You were trying to wake him up. We were all trying to wake him up. Y nada.
He slept on the Can-Am. He slept on the way home to his home. And then we dragged him to his door. And he wakes up when he hears the voice of his wife. Explain to me that, babe.
Es que las viejas mandan, babe. So, él ya sabe cuando she said his name, he better ponerse las pilas because if not, he's going to hear it. That's what that sounds like to me.
Let me know down below the reason behind that. What do you guys think? Because that, to me, didn't make any sense.
Because you had never seen that.
I've never seen that
I don't
before.
think I've never seen that neither.
Like, he went from 0 to 100. Like, I see.
Like he woke up.
That didn't make any sense to me. I was like, dang, I
Es
wish,
que las viejas mandan, Armando.
I wish I would have had
Recorded?
his wife's phone number and call her, and so she could say,
Oh,
hey.
yeah. Y para que se levantara ahí en las
Pero
juntas.
no, he made us do all that work.
So what you're telling me is that when you get fucked up and I say your name, como yo no te mando, that's why you don't wake up?
Ah.
We're going to have to change
You're starting
that.
to make sense there.
We're going to have to change that. Because, yeah, when Mando's out, he is out like a rock.
I'm out. You ain't no waking me up. Nada,
Yeah.
nada.
But thank God he doesn't really ever get like that. But, yeah.
But yeah, let's get into today's topic after
Okay.
all that,
Sheesh. 20 minutes later.
right? For real. But this was all good. I felt like all this was good information in the intro. But let's get into today's topic.
A ver.
Babe, have you ever had a bad situation with an artist?
I've had an artist that was bad vibes.
Okay.
Yes.
But before all that, I want to tell you about the girl that got her phone tossed by Bad Bunny.
Okay. What about her?
That came out in the news maybe like 2-3 weeks ago. I know by this time it's old news, but she recently came out and said that she don't want nothing from Bad Bunny. She don't want no free concert. She don't want nothing. She just literally brushed
Like she's
him
not
away.
like, I don't know if there's a suing, but she's not gonna do none of that.
Nada de eso. Bad Bunny came out and said that he did that
A él le vale
because
verga.
lack of respect y no sé nada. But what I'm gonna give my opinion on is how that is incorrect to do, right? Your fans support you. They're there for a moment, and they're you are there because you're fans. ¿Sí o no?
Correct.
So for someone to do that, I feel like it's completely fucked up. But moving on. That's my opinion. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah. I agree. I feel like I could never do that for one because of you guys. That's why we're here.
Right.
So I see people in the comments justifying him, and as much as I love Bad Bunny, and I still hear him to this day, I totally agree that I don't care. Like, I don't care how much in a bad mood you're in. You don't, that's something you don't, why you could have easily been like, bro, get away from me, or tell security,
Yeah.
hey, take her away. But grabbing her phone is one thing, but then tossing it into a lake, bruh.
Yeah, that's completely messed
Yeah, so the people defending him, I'm like, yeah, there's no justifying that at all. So then I thought to myself, okay, hopefully he'll come out with an apology. Y ya. Pero ni eso, bro. He came out with que le vale, and that's all to it, you know?
Yeah, it's messed
I'm
up.
like, damn, bro, that's not giving a fuck at all. But then I was like, you know what? Like, maybe there's more to the story, and maybe we don't know. I still haven't looked it up, so I have no idea, babe. I do think it's fucked up. Would I ever do that? Hell no.
Well, yeah, from what we've seen, it's completely messed up.
Yeah.
And what he said, he didn't even apologize or nothing like that.
Yeah.
So, sometimes artists have a awful day, which is understandable.
Correct.
And he probably did that. And he was having a bad day, super busy or whatnot. But for him to come out and not
The next day, after you slept on it, bro. And instead of being like, yo, my bad, I fucked up last night, something apologizing, he didn't give a fuck. So you think se le subió or no?
I don't know. He's just at the point where he just doesn't give a shit. That's what I think. Pero let's not even get into that because we're probably gonna get bashed by all the Bad Bunny.
Me, I'm one of those. I'm be bashing my own comments.
Damn, for
yeah,
real.
I don't know, you guys. It's hard for me to justify what he did at all. because of his response, because of that, you know. I'm hoping that it's a first and last. You know, I give everybody second chances. So I mean, except Mando, you don't get a second chance.
Darn it.
Yeah. So we'll see. You know, I kind of learned to like back to have I ever met anybody that was
Bad vibes.
bad vibes. I did meet an artist that is one of the top artists right now. In the Mexican industry, super rude to his security, and just like bad vibes, right? I have talked about who it was on one of my lives, but I'm not gonna bring him up again because I still listen to him and everything. And then recently, I'm like, you know what?
Let me give him another chance.
No, I was like, what if his securities had been fucking up the whole time before we even saw that part?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this whole time, like, I hadn't even stopped listening to him because of that. I was like, nah.
Like, who's that? Skip that song.
Yeah, I was like, no, bad vibes. But recently, I was like, okay, what? I don't know si todo el día los security la andaban cagando. You know what I'm saying? And that's why he yelled at them the way he did. But I mean, I gave him another chance, so let's see how it goes. So we'll see. But yeah, bad vibes. He was yelling at his security. He just had like a little, I don't want to take a picture with nobody face, you know?
Damn, I feel like people are going to know who you're talking about.
Yeah, some of y'all are going to know.
About it. And if
some
you know, don't comment down below.
They're going to comment down below.
Let's not get into that.
But yeah, like I said, we don't know if his security was being like stupid all night. So that's why I'm like, okay, I'll just give him another chance. No pasa nada, you know.
Aquí te tengo una que tú no te sabes. ¿Qué? Back maybe like 8 years ago, back when I used to work in Miami.
So before me.
Right, before you. There was life before you.
Armando, por favor.
At a super duper expensive hotel in Miami called the Faena. I was working in the penthouse.
Bitch, I was about to say, who the fuck did you take there that you haven't taken me?
I was working in the penthouse, literally taping cables down because we ran an audio line right in front of the penthouse door. And next thing you know, I see the door open. And guess who I see say hi to us? And he was super duper cool, Jay-Z.
Sheesh.
So I'm taping cables down. It was me and my coworker, and I look up, and then he's like, "What's up, fellas?" Super cool, and we're like in shock, like we saw Jesus. Like I was like, "Oh my God, that's Jay-Z." And we're like, "Hey," and then I think he's like, "Oh, thank you guys," because it was his cables. He's like, super duper cool.
What do you mean it was his cables?
Well, it was for him. Like,
okay.
Like, I guess we were running audio lines for his.
That's cool that he took a minute to stop to say hi.
Yeah, like we could have literally just walked by and, "What's up, peasants?" He was definitely not like that, you know. So super cool. Shout outs to Jay-Z. Just that's the only interaction.
You know what?
That was super quick.
This is so like totally random that I'm interrupting you. Do you have anything more to say about that?
That's it.
But damn, I just thought about something. I'm like, a lot of times when we go to like events or, you know, we always going through the back and there's like people working back there. A lot of the times I know everybody working back there or a lot of the people. But for the most part, I do usually just walk to where I got to go. Not because I'm rude at all. You know, I talk to everybody. But because I feel like I don't want to disturb anybody. Like they're at work and I don't want to interrupt like what they have going on. So I feel like I'm going to start saying hi to everybody. You know, like more.
Even if they don't know you.
Yeah, of course. Even if they don't know me. But just like, you know, because what if they do know me and I just walk by like, you know what I'm saying?
I never thought of that.
Exactly.
That's super cool. Anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. Because what if they do know me and they're like, damn, this. I mean, of course, people don't walk by and say hi to everybody. Like in the rancho, you say hi to everybody. But you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that just made me realize, like, damn, Jay-Z, like, stopped to say hi to you guys. He didn't have to. He could have walked right by that room,
correct,
you know?
Correct. You know.
So, yeah, guys, start saying hi to everybody, like, in the rancho. You know, you start. Hola, or adios. We say adios in our rancho. Yeah. Adios. You walk by people. Adios. Half the time, I don't know them, but, you know, you still say adios. If not, you're fucking rude. But I'm going to start doing that. Thanks.
Do you remember meeting Jimmy Humilde and how cool he was?
Yes, I do.
He was super
cool. Nice. Super nice. Is that really his last name or no?
I don't know, but he was super humilde.
Yeah, he was humilde, guys. Yeah.
This was maybe 4 years ago when the Smokeout tour started, and he was at
I miss those tours.
He wasn't at his peak, but he was super duper popping with that. He organized all that concert and everything. So we go backstage. Literally, we walk right across him, right? And we stop. Did I stop him or something like that? I don't know how we had that interaction.
I think. Wait, was somebody walking us? I think whoever walked us back there
introduced us to him.
No,
right?
actually, no. We were just walking back there, and we went straight up to. It was like really nobody back there. It was at the end of the show, and we just went up to him. Oh, I remember now. You kind of like grew some. Yes, I was scared, and you're like, I'm gonna do it. And you went up to him, and you were like, you remember?
I remember. So I saw him maybe like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
And I go up to him. He was by himself, right?
No, he was with like two other people.
Two other guys? Okay. So I walk up to him, and then I was like, what's up, man? I'm a big fan. I really...
No, you're lying. That's not how you did it.
All right, go ahead. Tell him. I got a bad memory.
I do too, but Mando went up to him, and Mando was like, what's up, man? I'm Mando. You don't know me right now. I have so much respect from you, and you don't know me right now, but you will know me. Así le dijiste. You will know me one day, and the guy's like, oh, man, what's up? ¿Cómo estás? No, gracias. ¿Cómo te gustó el show? Whatever, like, he wanted to know what it was that we did. So Mando was like, yeah, I have a little brand, that we're working on, da-da-da-da. Así le dijo, okay, cool beans, hi, nice to meet you. Yeah, we went about our business, right? Bitch, tell me why, like a year later, we've said this before, okay?
Yeah,
a year later, we're actually in Paris, France at the time, right?
Ay, presumida.
I mean, shit, it's the only time que me llevaste somewhere, so I'm just kidding. So we're out there, and
this deserves a shot. I'm not even drinking, pero I'm trying to get into this podcast.
We were out there, and we were actually shopping, and all of a sudden, Mando comes up to me, bae, guess who messaged us, right?
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I'm like, what? And he looks at the phone, and he shows me the phone, and it was Jimmy Humilde. So Jimmy Humilde wrote the Guaris page and was like, yo, it's probably still there.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yo,
I'm gonna look for it, but go ahead, tell him.
He was like, yo, this is crazy, but I remember you telling me that one day I'm gonna hear about you, and I heard about you, and I had to come and say what's up and congratulations on your brand and all this, because a lot of the guys from some of the guys from Fuerza Regida were rocking with us, like wearing guaris, and I forgot who else was, obviously under his label. So he literally took the time to reach back out to us and was like, yeah, I remember that you said one day you're gonna know about us, and guess what?
All right, so I'm gonna put the screenshot right here so you guys see it, so we're not capping here.
Yeah.
It says, I remember you guys told me I was gonna hear about y'all. Well, I did. Congrats. I wish you guys nothing but the best. I respect every hustler. Mexican flag, American flag, 100.
Yeah. Isn't that like super dope of him?
And I'm going to get into detail because that's why we're here in the podcast. And I'm going to get into detail with all this. I was in the Louis Vuitton store.
Correct.
If you guys know me, soy un poquito codo. and at that time, I had a jacket in my hand.
Uh-huh.
Very, very nice jacket. To me at the time, and currently for sure, super expensive jacket.
Yeah.
Right? I had it in my hand, and I was, should I get it or should I not?
Yeah,
but I was in Paris, I was in Louis Vuitton, and I wasn't going to get it. I swear I wasn't.
I wanted it. I was like, if you don't get it, I'm going to get it.
I wasn't going to get it. So then, in between all that, I get the message from Jimmy. And I don't know what went through my head. I was like, that's a perfect sign to get this fucking jacket.
Yeah, like you deserve it.
And now every time I wear it, I kind of wear it with that thinking. Like, not that I made it. It's more like the hustle, the grind.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
it's just a pay. You just reward it yourself.
A reward. There you go.
Yeah.
Reward. And I don't wear it as much. Like, I maybe wear it like 4 or 5 times a year. But when I wear it, it's to like a special occasion or like somewhere that that I cherish. But that's the story about Jimmy Humilde. Super, super humilde dude.
Yeah, he 100%. Was a super nice guy.
I want to talk about Larry Hernandez and how badass he was. I think we talked about it on the podcast.
Yes, we have.
But let's get into it right quick. We go to a Larry Hernandez event here close in Tampa.
Yeah.
The organizers didn't do a great job.
Yeah, we had no idea about this event at all. And usually we hear about it because it's all over social media and all that. We get to this event, dead, bro.
Yeah.
Nada.
Yeah.
Los únicos que fueron la gente que tenía, because it was a truck show.
Yeah.
So only the people that went were the people that had a truck. That's it. But all the tables were empty, like VIP tables. We were the only ones there sitting. But we thought it was going to get more packed. We thought like everybody was just out there walking around, whatever. But go ahead.
So we show up there. We're thinking that Larry Hernandez is not even going to perform.
Yeah, we're like.
Because there's maybe like, I don't know.
There was
20?
nobody in the VIP. It was like 10 people.
There's like 20 people overall.
Oh, yeah.
That attended this concert because we're not counting the truck people or whatnot. Man, tell me why Larry Hernandez put on the show of his life for me, because I've seen them maybe 3 other times. How many times have you seen them?
I don't
Maybe
know.
2 or 3?
Numerous.
Couple
yeah.
times. But this show, he played more than 3 hours.
For sure.
He played a lot of like songs that he don't play, like a lot of covers. He was showing
just to
out.
get everybody lit,
Yeah.
I was super lit.
It was amazing. So shout outs to Larry Hernandez. I just want to tell y'all that side of him.
Yeah, because Mando and I have both worked in that industry también, I would say, right?
Yeah.
And I've seen numerous amount of times donde los artists don't even come out. They don't come out if there's not enough people.
They're like,
or they'll cancel last minute, the artist themselves,
And even the promoters like, no, we'll pay you, but because of their image and the image.
Correct. Like they don't want to give off like, oh damn, nobody showed up to watch us, know? So yeah, shout outs to him because there was nobody, but he was out there getting lit. Getting everyone else lit. It was good. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was badass.
So that just shows a lot about him también,
Let's talk about Edwin Cass. You remember meeting him in Miami?
Yes.
Are you gonna be super transparent about this one or no?
I mean, yeah, I'll say what I gotta say. We met Edwin in a Miami concert. We went backstage. They took us into a little room of people that were waiting for them to eat, because apparently Grupo Firme se bajaron. They went to go eat. Not went to go eat, but ahí mismo in the stadium.
Someone brought food for them.
Somebody brought food for them. They were eating and
backstage.
So they told us, wait here in this little room. Whenever they're done eating, they'll come out and say hi to everybody. Because in this little room, habían big people.
Yeah.
Like there were soccer players there. And it wasn't a lot of people. It was like 20 people max in that room.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a bartender there for us. They had everything, right? So we're like, okay, it was definitely a vibe. Miami, whatever, right? So we're like, okay, we're there waiting, hanging out with some people, and de repente they're like, okay, ya vienen, like come, come so we could take a picture. Literally right outside the room that we were at. So we were by the door. We were the first ones that walked out. And whenever we walked out, we see Edwin walking towards us. Again, it wasn't just us. It was us and 20 other people that some were important people. Like, again, I didn't recognize everybody because I sucked, but Mando was like, oh, that's a soccer player. That is this person. That is this person. Like he was the one. Mando knows more, right? So you would think like it would be like, oh, ¿cómo están? Like, because I mean, if Mando knows these people and soccer players, I'm sure Edwin does because he's Mexican también, right? But no, you guys, it wasn't like that. It was just like, hola, ¿cómo están? Hola, que sea rápido porque me tengo que ir. Like that. Yeah. That very monotone voice, rápido because I gotta go, So, I mean, he did like, hi, take a picture, pat you, and then move on.
Yeah, but let me put myself in his shoes. He's been touring for months and months and months that at the end of the day, everything seems the same.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's a good thing that he does, but it gets tired.
Yeah.
You get tired of like all this, that you just want to finish the show, eat, take the pictures, and go back to your hotel and sleep. So that's what I see from that, but they're still your fans. They're still your supporters. You still got to show them.
I mean, I've seen like John Sebastian be super nice to Sebastian, to hundreds of people waiting in line, and so I don't know. I just feel like in any industry, any job industry, people become immune to things, like for example, nurses see people die every day. So maybe the second time that they saw people pass away, it was like a big shock to them. But after working for 20, 30 years, they kind of become it's not immune, it's a word. They kind of become like, it's their normal So it's just like not whatever, but it's life. Like it happens.
Not selfless, but yeah, I know what you're talking
So
about. Yeah.
cops see crazy stuff all the time. You know, my cousin, he's a cop. At the beginning, he would tell us like stories that were crazy, and now not even a year into it, it's like whatever to him because he sees it every day.
Now he's like, I don't know. I have a ton.
I don't know. I saw somebody literally unalive themselves, you know, and I'm just like, what? And to him, it's just like
Another
normal,
day at the job.
another day.
Yeah.
So I get it to where it could become for some people like repetitive and it's just not the same. But I still feel like that kind of sucks. Like people should do like little reality checks and be like, damn, you know, me as a nurse, like, damn, people are really dying. You know, let me put myself in their shoes again to not feel like, what do you call that? There's something. Not feel whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about, but to actually become more human again. He could have been more real and like, you know, hey guys, yo, we're super tired, like laughing, you know, pero aquí ando chambeando, let's take these quick pictures, and you know, like he could have said it in a better voice. Does that make sense? And not so like blah. But he didn't say anything rude at the end of the day. It is what it is. Like Mando said, he could have been tired. I can't expect everybody to be super jolly and joyful and cool all the time, you know? So that is that. Hopefully next time we meet, if we do, we'll get another side of him. Because again, I give everybody 2 chances except Mando.
Oh, la madre. All right, babe. It's time to go on break right quick. So we're going to announce.
Apenas? We're going on break?
Yeah. This is.
What the heck?
It'll be a quick one.
Oh my God.
We're going to announce the giveaway winner. 20 minutes with Lily and Bay. Don't yawn. I know it's midnight right now.
Yeah, what time is it? Tell them.
It's 12:10 Monday night.
So the podcast is going up in a few hours.
In a few hours, pero no pasa nada.
Not Monday night. It's Tuesday
just
now.
say Monday.
Okay.
But yeah, no pasa nada. You remember the 20 minutes with Lily Bay? Lily
Yes,
and
sir.
Bay. Include me. You FaceTime. You ask us whatever you want. We're going to announce the winner right now at the break. Super excited about that.
You already got somebody?
I do.
Dang.
I do.
I'm excited.
We're also going to come back with your Zodiac.
Oh, see. I need
So
your
hopefully
phone.
you got that ready. Mm-hmm. And last but not least, we asked you guys pet peeves when going to jaripeo or baile. We're going to read those right quick.
Bruh, I got some. I
And
got
last
one.
but not least, we have, what's the next one? Oh, your crazy stories, bad or good situations with artists. So yeah, we'll come right back. Y ahorita nos vemos.
Yes, congratulations. I can't wait to FaceTime with you because, girl, we're about to get lit.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. This is our first time doing it, so.
Yeah. Hopefully we keep doing this, right?
I would love to.
Yeah.
Muy bueno para las cuentas. Aquí tengo la lista negra. I don't know why I have that song in my head.
Yo, ahorita I'm about to do our daily horoscopes, and Romy, can you please zoom into this?
Oh my God.
Mando crushed his phone yesterday when we went mudding. It's literally shattered. The whole phone is even bent. It's bent like this. And I always bitch at him because he never, ever uses a case. And look at this. Y así se va a quedar. Así se va a quedar para que se le quite.
Yeah, I'm going to rock it until the lights, the wheels fall off. No pasa nada. But babe, go ahead and read the daily horoscope.
All right, Armando.
Wait, turn the lights down.
Oh, wait, I forgot to get my...
Come on, full character mode here, Lily Bay.
All right, you guys. Today I am doing Scorpio,
That's me.
a.k.a. Mando. Are you ready?
I'm
Armando,
nervous.
or any of you Scorpios, passion is very much on your mind, Scorpio. Unfortunately, you have a lot more to do before you can concentrate on romance. As much as you'd prefer to put paperwork off for another day, you really should buckle down and get it all done.
Oh my
you will
God.
be relieved to have it behind you, and you will be free to enjoy the evening pursuing other interests like romance and like booking and all-inclusive for me. Thank you very much.
That's so correct. I find it crazy how you could just... What is it?
I don't know.
Associate with or just...
Yeah. Is there any
Familiar.
Scorpios out there? And if you guys agree with this, let me know down below.
That's crazy. I find it crazy. That was like hit right on the nail.
Leo,
Leo.
you may feel slightly bored and restless, Leo. If so, an opportunity may come your way today that shouldn't be ignored. You may have a chance to take a trip to an exotic, local, or attend a class or lecture that will open your mind to all sorts of interesting possibilities. Just because you only have one life doesn't mean you can't fit many different lives into it. Sheesh.
I like that.
I really like that too.
That's really nice.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, those are the zodiac signs for today. I think from now on, I might do 3 back to back just to have more zodiac signs to send your way because a lot of you guys really, really liked it. So ya saben, you guys, paz, salud, and good vibes. Y sobre todo, mucho, mucho desmadre.
Let's go.
He's always hyping me up over
Yo,
here.
I love that. People are going to love this too.
I'm going to get better at it. I promise.
Yeah, little by little, little by
Yeah.
little. But yeah, that's the zodiac of the day. You already know. Comment yours down below. You know the vibes. But yeah, babe. Something that I forgot to ask about concerts
A ver.
or jaripeos. What are your pet peeves when going to them? A ver.
Oh my God.
Así de
I've
bolón
said this
ping-pong.
before and it's so annoying.
A ver.
Some people might bash me, but I don't care. But it always happens at Mexican concerts. Always, right? Yo, people spend their money to pay extra to get better seats, to pay extra to get like front row. You know, like sometimes it's in the thousands of dollars, okay? And my biggest pet peeve are when people are jumping the gates.
Oh, yeah.
Bruh. I feel like it's so annoying because you never know if people worked really hard to get these concert tickets for people to just take advantage and push people out the way. Whenever people pay like extra to get better tickets, is usually so you can have more space, so you don't have to be like there claustrophobic and shoving into people and stuff like that. But when people are jumping the fences and security do nothing about it, it sucks because you're literally like sardines. So how is it fair that somebody paid $2,000 to be in the front to have their own space, and then somebody that paid regular admission gets to be right next to you,
Como
shoving
si nada.
into you? A lot of the times they're super lit, drunk, and like starting conflicts and stuff. So yeah, I think that's my biggest pet peeve. But what do you guys think down below? Because I know some people are like, girl, it's a vibe. Like people are having a good time. But no, some people spend their hard-earned money to get seats or, you know, to take their lady out on a nice little baile date or something, you know, for it to get ruined because people are, you know, jumping the fence and trying to be in the front and just creating chaos. One person jumps the fence, the next one. And it's not like 1 or 2 jump the fence. No, it's always like the space will go from like 20 people that paid to 100 real quick. It's always like exaggerating. I don't know if does this only happen in Florida or does it happen everywhere else?
I think it happens everywhere. It is messed up. Like you said, people spent their hard-earned money for you just to be tapado, you know?
Yeah.
We actually asked on
Bro, one time a girl even got mad at me.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Bro, when we went to Karim Leon,
yeah.
When we went to Karim Leon, we were sitting in the front, right? And all of us, the security were being. This was of more of an American establishment, and the security were being super like on top of it. Like they weren't letting nobody act a fool in there at all because it wasn't like a concert. Mind you, we act a fool too. We like concerts. We like to get lit, you know. But this at this spot, it was like a
hall,
like an orchestra looking hall. I don't know. It had balconies and everything.
It was nice.
And yeah, but at one point they gave up because so many people were trying to come up to the front that they just gave up, right? Tell me why, you guys. I swear to God, the stage is 6 inches in front of me, right? Because I'm not gonna be like this in front of the stage, right? Like we went from having 5 feet of area or like 4 feet to when I get up, you know, you get closer to the stage. So I had like 6 inches in front of me. Tell me why a girl comes, shoves me out the way to get in front of me in those 6 inches. I was like, girl. I literally said, can you like not? I literally told her like that, you know, because I'm like, I understand you could shove right next to me or like, you know, everybody was getting literally packed like this. But this girl literally pushed me out the way. Like I almost fell back into my seat to get in front of me. Bitch, if that would have been me 10 years ago, it would have been on.
You've been fighting.
Yeah. And she literally looked at me like, oh my God, I'm sorry. And I'm like, yeah, like,
quítate, güey.
Quítate la verga, güey, because that's where I get like, all right, bitch, you don't have to be pushing and shoving and shit, especially to somebody that paid to be there, you know? Because if they did it to me, I'm sure they do it to other people también. So, yeah. That is my biggest pet peeve, you guys. Biggest. Yeah.
We asked the same thing on our Instagram. Mm-hmm. The number one thing that people said, throwing beer.
Oh, yeah.
We had like 50 people say the same thing. People hate that, right? But a lot of people
I feel like girls hate it.
Imagine you did your hair, your makeup, and next thing you know, you're Grinch.
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah. When I was younger, like it was a vibe until I look back at pictures and I'm like, ew, gross. I'm all like wet with beer. But like it depends. Like if I go to a jaripeo and I'm like in an area where everybody's getting super, super lit, like you already know that's gonna happen, you know? But if you try to go to an area where maybe it's more señores and I don't know. I feel like or if you go to like a club, I don't feel like that really happens at the club concerts. That happens more like jaripeos right? Like outdoorsy stuff. So I guess you should know. Like I already know better. Like it doesn't get on my nerves. Do I like getting wet? No. When it happens, I literally dug down to the floor and covered my head,
literally.
Right?
Yeah,
I dug all the way down because you guys, my hair gets like this. So I'm like, bitch, and then I gotta be taking pictures sometimes. Like, no. So yeah, I just dug down to the floor. Yeah, there's a time and a place for everything. Like if I know I'm gonna go to a baile just to get fucked up with my friends, and fuck it, if I get wet, I get wet. Like the Mexico bailes, fuck it, I really don't care. But if it's like one of those nice, I'm wearing heels and a dress type of event, no, I don't want to get drenched with beer. So yeah. Agree.
Got it. We also asked, give me a good or bad situation with an artist. You ready for this one? This one's cool. Ariel Camacho, que en paz descanse, me robó un beso y me sentí rara porque yo solo quería la foto.
I'm dead.
That's crazy. The best experience I had was sleeping with one.
What? Oh my God.
I ain't got no mama. That's crazy. And the last one, this one was just funny. This girl said, ninguno, porque no conocido a nadie.
I'm dead. Oh my God.
That was funny. But yeah, let's wrap it up porque ya se está acabando las baterías on everything. And we don't want to leave y'all with a
But
camera,
I want to know down below, what are your pet peeves about bailes? I want to know because I know I'm not the only one. And if you guys agree with me about the whole jumping, the fence, and just all of that, then let me know down below too, because that should be annoying.
But yeah, you guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's podcast. We also enjoyed it too. It was different for us because today it's currently 12:30 at midnight. We got to edit. We got to get this podcast
You guys
going.
are literally going to hear this in a few hours.
But yeah, anything else to wrap it up?
I think that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for joining. Y ya saben, join us next Tuesday, 9 a.m.
Right.
Eastern time, on the Cruda Realidad podcast, which you can find us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple
Music.
Sheesh.
Wait. Before we go, the motivation of the day. You ready?
Oh, yeah. Dale, babe.
There's people that see the glass half empty, that see the glass half full. Just be happy that you have a glass.
Hijo de tu.
You know? Just be happy that you have a glass because, you know, your life could just be gone like this.
That's true.
And just enjoy life and see you guys on the next one.
Bye.